Hey girl, welcome back to the channel where we are literally glowing up and we are making a change, okay? We're not waiting until the new year to be a new person, to develop new habits. We are doing it now. Today is going to be about the step-by-step guide to this glow up challenge, all right? So all around the internet, we have been hearing about the winter arc. What the heck is the winter arc? I've been on this earth for quite a few years, and this is the first time I've heard of a winter arc, if I'm going to be honest with you. But after watching some videos and things, it just seems like we are preparing. We're going into quarter four, or we have went into quarter four, and we're just locking in on those goals that we said that we wanted to complete. That's what it seems like to me. Oh, and that's what we're going to go with here, okay? For us in our glow up challenge, we're going to take a look at our lives, okay? And we are going to reorganize and we are going to get after it, okay? So there are so many things that people are focusing on, and I want you to really focus on you. Okay, I said that I was gonna not talk with my hands as much in this video, but we'll see how that goes. In our 60-day glow up challenge, we're ready to make a change on some things. So the 7 areas of life are your physical, your mental, your spiritual, your environment, your career, your relationships, and your finances. So we're going to take a look at the 7 areas of our lives, and we are going to key in on one thing that we want to work on in each of those areas of life. Now, if that's so overwhelming for you and you haven't developed small micro habits already in certain areas of your life, that's okay. Choose one thing that you want to work on. That may be the physical. For me, it's heavy in the mental. My mental health, that is what's important to me in this season of my life. So for you, it may be your physical health. That may be what's important to you. So that is going to be your top priority. So you're going to take a look at the 7 areas of life, and you are going to pick out one thing that you want to focus on. Step 1, after you have taken a look at the 7 areas of life, is going to be to set goals and intentions for each area of your life. Again, if you're focusing on one thing, then set a goals and intention for that one area of your life. Don't overwhelm yourself, because that's how we don't complete things. We pile so much on our plates and we're not able to complete that. We're not going into this season of our life doing that, okay? We're not procrastinating because we've overwhelmed ourselves so much. We are going to take one thing from those areas of life and we're going to set goals and intentions for those areas. I really want to focus on my mental health in this season of my life. So I want to focus on therapy, and I want to focus on journaling. Another area of my life that I'm really focusing on is my spiritual. So I'm focusing on studying my Bible, prayer journaling. Those are the type of things and goals that I have for those areas of my life. So, for example, in my spiritual life, my goal is to ensure that I read my Bible on a nightly basis. So, am I reading my Bible on a nightly basis? If I read my Bible on a nightly basis, then I have accomplished that goal by the end of these 60 days. So, that's an example for spiritual. Mental, okay? If my mental goal is to make sure that I attend 2 therapy sessions a month, then I attend 2 therapy sessions a month. By the end of the 60 days, if I've accomplished that 2 therapy sessions per month, so that's going to be 4 therapy sessions throughout this 60 days, then I have accomplished that goal. Guys, don't make it so complicated. It's not that complicated, okay? What do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to improve? And go do it. Sometimes we have put, certain habits in place and we aren't able to break those habits so easily. So I understand that you just can't go do it and you can't just make a change because of the habits we've established. But that's what this challenge is about, making healthier habits in those areas of our life so that we can accomplish our goals. Step 2, we are going to create a daily routine. There's a saying that you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around on a daily basis. But I like to say you're the sum of the 5 habits that you do on a daily basis. So what are you doing every day? You really have to take a look at your life every day, because I know some people, they get up and it's autopilot. It's autopilot. They get up, they get ready for work, They might eat breakfast. They go to work. They complete their work day. They get off work. They take a shower. They get into bed. They watch TV. They scroll on social media. They go to bed after midnight to wake back up and do the same thing. How are you accomplishing anything living your life that way? Life is passing you by because you scrolling, looking at other people's highlight reels. Y'all know how I am about looking at other people's highlight reels. It will really damage your mental health. Daily habits. We are going to establish a daily routine. Mornings are important. What are you doing every morning to establish a good base for your day? Are you getting up, doing your hygiene routine, praying, reading your devotional, getting you a cup of coffee, going to exercise, going to work, or what are you doing in the morning? Establish a morning routine. And in the future, we do have a video solely dedicated to morning routine and a night routine. But this is something that you're going to have to accomplish for yourself. You can't copy someone else's morning routine and think that you're going to get success with that. You may get temporary success, but it's not going to be something that you can sustain because it's not your morning routine. It's someone else's morning routine. For those of us that have jobs, what are you doing after work? Are you just coming home, making dinner, eating dinner, saying hello to the kids, and you just going into a corner? Or are you actually doing things that are going to get you closer to the goals, that the things that you said you were going to do? What are you doing? So, daily routines. And for those of us who have normal jobs, establishing a solid morning routine and a solid night routine is going to get you through. It's going to get you to success. You have to have good routines that align with who you want to be, what you're trying to accomplish. This is not something, listen, success, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking from a book, a quote. Success happens when you do the work, okay? So for normal people, we're not talking about millionaires and people who have trust funds, and even for them, I'm not even going to say that, because even for them, yeah, they may be given a large lump sum of cash, but they still have to put in work to keep that cash, to grow that cash, to flip that cash, whatever. There has to be some sort of work done. So success comes when you put in that work. Putting in that work is going to come within your daily routines. What are you doing every day, sis? Stop letting your life pass you by. Please stop letting your life pass you by. Please. In the previous video, we talked about mindset, and we talked about limiting beliefs, and we talked about making that chart for the limiting beliefs on one side and counteracting those limiting beliefs with truth. So again, step 3 is all about the mindset. And I might talk about mindset in every single video, because your mindset and the way you think about things is the foundation of anything that you do. Anything that you do. If it was you wanted to go out there and run 500 meters, is your mind going to tell you, you can't accomplish that? You too fat to do that? You too slow to do that? You so out of shape you can't do that? Or is your mindset going to say, I don't care what I have to do, but I'm going to run these 500 meters? All of that is mindset. So my encouragement for you is to actually do that limiting beliefs chart. Limiting beliefs on one side, the other side is the truth. Counteracting those limiting beliefs with truth, with scriptural truth, with truth from your, like what you know, truth from the things that you have done, truth from the things that successful people have done, because they're no different from you. You can do it too. Self-doubt is one of those things that keeps people from accomplishing anything. Self-doubt will have you looking at other people like, dang, how did they do that? I could never do that. Or it's your turn, you up to the plate, and I cannot hit this ball. I cannot kick this ball. I can't do it. I can't do it. The ball coming towards you, the ball is here, and you still talking to yourself and telling yourself that you cannot do it. And now you done got knocked out by the ball. Yes, I'm talking about baseball. But what I'm saying is that you can really talk yourself out of doing things that you are fully capable of doing. You're fully, if someone else has done it, you can do it too. Like that's not just a saying. You have to stop doubting yourself. You have to counteract those limiting beliefs so that you can get to the next level. All right, so moving on to step 4, and it's all about your health and fitness. This has to be something that you put in work with every single day. If it is just a walk, you have 30 minutes to do a walk around your neighborhood. You can't tell me that you don't. I don't believe it. I do not believe that you don't have 30 minutes to walk around your neighborhood and get some sort of work in. Your health and fitness is a daily muscle that must be worked. Your heart depends on it. Your mental health depends on it. Your skin health depends on it. Your gut health depends on you moving your body on a daily basis. What are you putting in your body on a daily basis? Are you stopping by Chipotle every day? Which you can totally get a healthy meal from Chipotle, but most people add your guac, your sour creams, your cheeses, all of this stuff is just piled on there, which adds all the calories, and you end up with a 2,000, 3,000 calorie meal. But you can make a healthy meal at Chipotle if that's what you choose to eat on a daily. However, are you that person that's eating fast food every day? Are you that person that is having energy drinks and juices and all of these sugary drinks and you're not even drinking water? Sis, don't tell me you don't drink water. Please don't tell me that water is nasty. I don't even want to hear it. But don't even tell me that. Sis, you got to drink water, okay? Your vaginal health depends on the water. Your face depends on that water. Drink some water, okay? If you can only get in 3 liters, I'm not even gonna tell you to drink a gallon of water a day. If you can get in 3 liters of water, your body will thank you. Your energy levels will thank you. Your skin will thank you. Your vagina will thank you. Food. What are you eating? Are you just last minute preparing? Oh, I didn't prepare anything for dinner tonight, or I didn't take out anything to cook for dinner tonight, and now you are in the line at McDonald's. Let's make better choices for ourselves. I'm not saying that every single day is going to be perfect and you're not going to have a last minute meal, or you're just not going to grab a quick pizza because work was shambles, the kids are in shambles, whoever is in you're in shambles. I'm not saying that that's not going to happen. That is bound to happen. What I am saying is that 80% of the time you are a prepared woman. All of this has to do with being a prepared woman. People trust you more when you are a prepared woman. And I'm going to leave it at that. Last thing I want to cover in this video is tracking your progress. Sometimes it's really hard to track what we do on a daily basis, but once you get in the rhythm of those healthy routines, it's going to be easier for you to track your progress. There are apps like an app called Structured, where you can put in your daily schedule and it is following you along on your daily schedule, and you know that you are accomplishing these things because you put the schedule in. Like, it's not something the AI thing made up for you. You put your schedule in and the things that you have to accomplish. You put a time to it. Like, if you know after work you have to go to the grocery store, you have at 5:30 grocery shopping from 5:30 to 6:30. Structured is a great app, and I'm sure there are other timekeeping productivity apps out there. You can use your clock app that's automatically in your phone, and you can set alarms at certain hours of the day to remind you to do certain things. Okay, that is going to help you track your progress. You can manually track your progress with I don't know where my little notebook is, but I'll link it below for y'all. I got it from Ink and Vault, and I have a category for work, home, business, anything that I have to do, shopping, whatever, and I make my list. What do I have to accomplish at work today? What do I have to accomplish at home today? What appointments do my kids have? And it has a little calendar at the top. That's how I manually keep track. And guess what, y'all? As much as we are in our phones, I keep track manually more than I do digitally. It's really easy for me to manually keep track. But again, that could be telling my age. You do what is easy for you. It might be digital for you, it's analog for me, sis. But either way, you have to keep track of your progress, because guess what? We're going to celebrate the small wins, because life is hard. Life is hard, and we may not be able to hit that quick target, the big target that we're trying to hit. We may not be able to hit that in the next 60 days, but we may hit it in 3 months. But in the meantime, in those 3 months, well, what progress did I make? Dang, I've been drinking 3 liters of water every day for a month. That is progress. Okay, that is progress. Do not minimize your progress comparing it to somebody else. Please don't do that to yourself, because the things that you do is so worth it. The small things that you do is so worth it, and I want you to recognize that for yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you, girl, you did a good job. No, you tell yourself, you did a good job, girl. Go ahead, sis. That's how I talk to myself. Go ahead, T, you did that. You did a good job. And then when other people tell me, yeah, that makes me feel good, but I already acknowledged myself and told myself, yeah, you did that. You need to do that for yourself by tracking your progress. We've talked about goal setting. We've talked about the mindset. We've talked about establishing a daily routine. We've talked about tracking progress. Now it's your turn. Go get you a notebook, and let it be a brand new notebook, or segment off a notebook that, because I know you got 1,000 notebooks. Go ahead and segment off a piece of a notebook so that you can start to write down those goals, and then writing down how you're going to get to it, and then tracking your progress every single day. Write down your morning routine. How do you want your morning routine to look? Write that down, and then execute the next morning. Don't wait. Don't wait till you get a certain product. Execute the next morning on what you're supposed to be doing. I love you, girl. Don't wait no more. And I hope to see you in the next video, where we're going to continue on our series of glowing up in the next 60 days. Love you. Bye.